Okay, what's up, everybody? Christopher Leon Johnson here. So, good morning from City Hall area, and today, the 25th of November, and 2 days from now will be Turkey Day. So, it'll be Thanksgiving. So, right now, it's 10. This is my time on my phone. It's 10:35 right now. 10:35. 10:34, 10:35 is right now. And what's happening now is that again, another day, another stated Tuesday, and technically we have about 3 sessions left. Today, the 4th and the 18th. Today is the 25th, December 4th and December 18th. We have 3 stated meetings left, and like I told people before that, in December is game time. And I'm talking about game time with me that December 4th, we're going to see a lot of these nonprofits out here starting from the morning time, starting from when they have these pre-meetings when it comes to voting that gets shit on the floor, or if it doesn't get on the floor. So basically, there right now they had a few hearings with criminal justice, consumer worker protection, civil service and labor, and I think at 12 o'clock they have something with women's gender and women's equities and shit like that. So going forward, basically, it's something where that stated is when the city council has like a meeting and they decide what bills gets on the floor, and when those bills get voted on, if those bills go through, become law, or they die. The majority of these bills, they become law, and the thing about it right now is that we have a mayor. We have a mayor that outgoing mayor, that big time outgoing mayor, that he has the power within 30 days of these bills getting passed to sign the bill or veto the bill or let the bill go through, make it become law, but on the 25th, December 18th, you gotta remember, if these bills get passed on the 18th, you have 30 days. Mayor Adams could veto it by the 31st, but after the 31st, Zohran Mamdani would be the mayor. Now that would be crazy if his first month he vetoes the bills from the last session. He's a mayor, he could do that. That's the law. He could do that as the mayor of New York City. So, like I said, today is nothing. It's practice time. Whatever these guys are doing is practice. But on December 4th and December 18th, which is next month, a few weeks away, is game time. Because what's going to happen is, if these bills don't get pushed through in the city this session, these bills die by default, and you have to reintroduce these bills all over again. Now, there's these members are leaving the city council who had poll, and I'm going to show you guys right now in this video of what I'm talking about right now, where right here is the Local 79 folks. They had a truck out here showing up earlier. What do you call this thing again? Intro 910 Construction Justice. I spoke in favor for that, I think in the summertime. I think in the spring. But it's still not on the floor yet. But I'm gonna show you something right now. They starting soon. They should be starting. So right here. So here it is right here. The Deliveristas, Los Deliveristas, Local Justice Project. So their bill, what they're trying to get pushed through before the session ends, is Intro 1332. Intro 1332. So Intro 1332 will make it where that the apps cannot deactivate any deliverista without due process. Basically, the deliverista gets the same rights that a union member will get when they get suspended or they get fired. So basically, it's a way of like arbitration. It's like arbitration. For deliveristas, and they trying to push this through before the session ends. They doing the same thing for the taxi drivers. With Intro 276, I spoke for that bill, and that's a bill where You know, it's a bill where it's a controversial bill. You know, the App Store gets the bill because because the minimum wage got passed through, and not only they hate paying $22 an hour to these guys and gals, they want to be able to fire people that's at will. You know what I mean? This is technically what's up. They want to fire at will. So I mean, my thing is they want to fire people at will. That's the problem. But this state, you know, this state is an at will state. But what happens here is that these guys here are independent contractors, you know what I'm saying? So independent contractors is when you get the full wage, right? You get $22 an hour, 22 times 8, that's about $200 right there, like $200 something. You get the full money. You don't get it deducted from your taxes, or you get your wages garnished, you know, like that. You get the full wage, right? You get the full wage, but you're responsible for paying your taxes and your benefits and shit like that. You're responsible for that as an independent contractor. So going forward, you know, it's where that my thing is in 2020. My thing is that this is my opinion, right? My opinion is that I think that yesterday, Zohran Madani, who's our mayor-elect, he announced the transition committee announcements. He announced the people that's going to be part of the transition committee. And the great thing is that, you know, the person that runs this nonprofit right here, the Worker Justice Project, Los Divinistas, Lygia Galapa, I call her Lygia, I think people never correct me about that. She's part of the transition committee under the Worker Justice Committee for the transition committee for Zohran Madani. Now, going forward, you know, if I was her, and, you know, I would use that as my advantage, because what's going to happen is there's a council member that's across the street right now, who's across the street right now upstairs, and you see this video. She